Capricorn, if you've been feeling like love, partnership, or an important connection is about to enter a new chapter, this message is for you. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your August monthly tarot reading. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your continued support. If you haven't already, take a quick second to click that subscribe button. It's free and it's a great way to support the channel. This month is about trusting in both your heart and your wisdom as important decisions begin shaping your future. Stick around and let's see what the cards reveal. Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the month of August. Just a reminder, these are not personal readings, right? They are general intuitive readings for a collective. So take only what resonates, and hopefully something does. I've already asked for blessings for the reading, so let's take the cards out and let's check out what's going on. Okay, Capricorn, first of all, amazing energies here, particularly because in your main messages, you have three aces. You have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Moon card, which is a little bit of a glitch there. But then you also have the Ace of Swords. So this is wonderful, wonderful news here, okay? So, the first thing is that this month is amazing because these aces are all working toward this Two of Cups, which is the theme of your month. And the theme of your month says you're exploring new connections, possibly, and connections can come in many forms, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but it also could be new creativity for somebody, okay? So, Two of Cups, as the theme says, you have some partnerships, maybe some new connections coming away. You're aligning yourself with new people. That is very possible, okay? You are definitely making some new connections. Now, what are new connections? New connections could be friends. They could be new community members. They could be new colleagues at work. They can be new people who become your best friend. They can be new love relationships, all right? And you have newness coming out of the, woodwork here because you have new, and new in the three aces. I mean, it's new beginnings all around, my friends. Okay. And I feel like this is the new breakthrough. This breakthrough is what you've needed. Okay. You've really needed this and you're ready for this. Okay. So, whether this shows up in your love life, your friendship, your family, your business, in any area of your life, very meaningful relationships here are becoming a major focus for you. Okay. This month is about building bridges. See, there's like a staircase there. Okay. Building a bridge rather than walls. Okay. So the month of August, it invites you to pause, to reflect on the connections in your life, give them a lot of thought. There's a gentle pull, I feel, towards a deeper understanding of your relationships and maybe your creativity as well. But I feel like the richness of these emotional exchanges that you're going to have with people, this is going to bring a lot of warmth into your life. It's going to bring a lot of healing into your life, and it's allowing you to appreciate the tapestry of experiences that have shaped you. Let's get right into it, because the cards here are quite clear as day. There's no misunderstandings about what's going on. You have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Cups and the Five of Swords. The first week begins with an opportunity that requires your maturity. Okay? Ace of Pentacles. What's that? New job. Could be a new job. Could be new money. Could be new opportunity. It's something in the material world, okay? Ace of Pentacles says there's a big golden coin there ready for you to reach out and grab, all right? And it's ready there and waiting for you to take it, okay? Now, this could be, because you have the Six of Cups, a person, a situation, or a lesson that is related to the past. Okay, because that's the card of nostalgia. So there could be something there that maybe this is an old job. This is maybe a place you worked at before and you left and you've moved on, and now they're coming back to you and saying, would you mind coming back? Okay, that's a possibility for you, Capricorn. All right, so I feel like there's something there from the past. Now, just to be aware that you also have the Five of Swords here. And so that says, just be careful of any conflict or misunderstandings that you have related to this possible offer. Okay, you want to make sure you understand, what is it you're really asking me for? Is this a perm? Is this a contract? Is this for 12 months? Is this for 6 months? Is this for 6 years? What is it? Give me the details here. Okay, it's important for you to understand that. Also to understand that if in the past you had something and maybe perhaps some conflict, you don't want the future to, be colored by the past. So you want to understand, am I going to be working with so-and-so again? I mean, the last time I worked with so-and-so, that didn't work out maybe so well for you. The idea here is to understand what is going on in the real situation. Okay, so we don't want to have any misunderstandings. Okay, now you definitely, because this is not the past, have the wisdom to handle things differently. But very important that you don't take, you're not going to win every battle. You're not going to have it exactly perfect either. But you want to make sure that this is going to, be the nice package for you that puts you in an advantage position, not like maybe the past where you accepted something and then you said, okay, well, now I'm here, I guess I have to do this. No. You want to make sure that the future, whatever this possible new opportunity is, it's going to be better than it was the last time. Okay. Now, for some of you, this could just be, more energy, new energy. If you're not working and you're retired and you just don't want to bite off more than you can really chew. Okay. I would just say, again, you have the ability to handle things now differently than you maybe did in the past. Okay. But a new beginning is becoming very possible for you. Okay. Now, as I said, in the realm of finances or work, this is sort of like the door opens here to some steady focus on your goals, opportunities that align with your strengths and ambitions, okay? Revenue streams that, really are all possible for you, and they have positive yields. Okay. I feel like, you find yourself being drawn toward some collaborative projects too. Okay. And that's going to require both strategy, but it also requires some creativity. Okay. Second week is another Ace of Wands this time, clarified by the King of Swords, and you have the Ace of Pentacles again. So in fact, you have 4 aces on this table. 3 in the main messages and 1 is the clarifier. So now you have an ace clarified by an ace. So it still says new beginnings, new wonderful beginnings. And because you have that Ace of Pentacles twice, it's saying this really could potentially be in the material world. Now, what I love about the Ace of Wands is this powerful opportunity that's emerging for you. It's something that is inspiring or has inspired you in the past. So it's something you've wanted for a while. Okay. Now it also has a lot of practical potential. Okay. So that combination is unstoppable in a way. Okay. It means you can make a difference and you're very excited about it and you're inspired by it. Okay. So now with that, you also have the King of Swords. So that tells you that you are thinking very strategically here. Okay. This isn't just about the excitement, right? It's something that can be developed into a really long-term success. Okay. Now, if this is relationship related for you, this could potentially open up here as well, right? So opening up to new ways of understanding and being understood in these new relationships that you're forming, these new connections, these partnerships, right? Going back to the theme of your month, right? Working with these people who are probably really, really smart that you say, oh, I always wanted to work there. They really know what they're doing. They're making a difference in the world. Okay, that could possibly be it for you. Now, even if this is, whether this is romantic connection or not, even if it's a platonic friendship, okay, I feel very much in this second week a sense of mutual respect, a sense of sincerity. Okay. And this really allows that connection, even if it's just a work connection with that King of Swords, or maybe that's you as the King of Swords. But I feel like whatever connections you're making here in this second week, they flourish and it allows you to create deep bonds. Okay. So I feel like the second week is really encouraging you to express genuine gratitude and and to be grateful for those who stand by you and share this journey with you. Okay. Now we get into the third week with the moon clarified by the Page of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. Now this is where I say this is the little glitch in the whole month. Okay. Why? Because there's a tiny bit of uncertainty here in this third week. Okay. But it's really important that you don't mistake uncertainty for failure. Okay. This is not failure. This is uncertainty. Okay. The Page of Wands says you're making progress and you're curious. Okay. But growth takes time. Okay. Things take time. That's what that 7 of Pentacles says. This gardener is looking at that bush and saying, are these plants fully mature? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. What can I do to improve things? How can I change things? He's stepping back to reflect on the growth that's happened so far, but also trying to figure out what he can do next. All right. So your growth is going to take some time. And so it's important for you to trust that what you're developing might, or what's developing for you might be happening behind the scenes. You might not just see it, but you certainly have a lot of potential and growth here because you have ace, 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 and ace. Okay. Beautiful energy there. All right. Now, so if that moon, if that self-doubt, if that little bit of confusion because you can't really, have all the answers, or that little bit of anxiety, if you feel that in the third week, just know that's temporary. Okay, you haven't failed. It hasn't ended. It hasn't come to a crashing halt, this new opportunity or whatever opportunities. Okay, they haven't come crashing down yet. It takes time. Okay, so stuff might be happening in the background for you. Okay, but you're pouring your energy into something you're very passionate about. Okay, and that is helping you to focus and to remain grounded and to make some grounded progress, and everything will work itself out in time. So allow yourself to see that this takes time and that the situation will become even more clearer and clearer and clearer. Okay? Get to the last week. Ace of Swords clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Death card. The month ends with your breakthrough. Okay? Maybe what breaks through is a truth. Maybe truth becomes undeniable for you. Maybe an idea breaks through. Maybe some insight comes to you. Maybe it's just clarity. Maybe it's you cutting out something out of your life that you don't need anymore. Okay? You're getting some clarity on something. You're getting clarity on what this opportunity might be in the material world that you're so inspired about. Okay? You get a breakthrough there that you needed, and now allows you to get out of the shadows of the moon. Okay? I feel like the last week of the month encourages you to have a better balance between sort of what your dreams have been and what the reality of your day-to-day life is and will be. Okay? So embrace the lessons and the contrasts of those lessons, and trust that your inner wisdom is kind of steering you through all of this. Okay? And something that you may have been holding on, you're probably ready to release it now with that Four of Pentacles. Okay? You are going through a transformation, my friends, with this Death card. The Ace of Swords says you're getting the clarity to make the transformation happen. It's in line with the relationships that you're forming in regard to whatever new opportunity this might be for you. Okay? But I feel like you're letting it, whatever you let go there in that last week, it creates space, and it's creating space for something far better. Great, Capricorn. Let's get for you an oracle card now from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. Additional message, please, for Capricorn for August. What would you like Capricorn to know in addition to this reading? Sorry, the cards are big here. So, you have the Change card. I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to read to you from the book. The presence of this card signals change on the horizon. Like the falling leaves and twilight sky depicted, a cycle has reached its natural conclusion. Nature reveals that the only constant in life is change itself. By wisely accepting and embracing change, you allow the old to gracefully pass in order to make way for new growth. If change is needed, you can delight in the adventure of a new phase. But if you cling too tightly to the past and carry the attachments that no longer serve your highest good, tests may arise. Yeah, that's why you need to release. Accept the new. All right? Form the connections. Make the transformation and change. Okay, Capricorn, great reading for you. I hope something resonates. Don't forget to click the like. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Would love to see you here on a regular basis. I will see you again soon. Until then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.